Hi, good morning folks. Well, we're back up on the road again. Left Alta, packed the tent up, had a right good shower, everything's super duper. And we're heading now back towards Narvik. But when we get to Narvik I'm going to turn right, which will take me towards the Lofoten Islands. I don't know whether I should get to Narvik today. I'm not under any stress, I'm not pushing myself. Yeah, this route, obviously I did it all yesterday actually, yeah, yesterday morning I did all this. So some nice scenery. Happy days. Enjoy. Well, we've just stopped for a quick photo shoot. Spotted this little fishing pier down here, and you can see, well, you can't see it there, but hundreds of fish hanging drying. So stopped, took a few snaps, and I'll put them on the video. You won't be able to appreciate the sheer size of these mountains. I don't know whether you can pick up any scale, but they are enormous. And the snow meltwater just running off them. I really can't wait to see some of the bigger waterfalls at the other fjords and Geiranger and places like that. I was talking to people about doing this trip, they suggested I should ride up, or asked me why I didn't ride up the coast first, head up to Nordkapp, and then just do a 4-day slog back. And I couldn't do that. That would just, the worst part of the holiday would be the last few days. This way I've got that out of the way, and it wasn't too bad, to be fair. And everything now is slightly more relaxed and more picturesque. If the weather stays like this, you couldn't ask for more. Right folks, I've just pulled in here. I'm going to make myself a coffee. It's as still as you like. Tide's just moving out, as you can see, a little bit of movement on the water, but talk about stunning locations. Shame about that waste bin there. Yeah, let's have a coffee. Right viewers, a little update for you. We're no longer on the E6, we're finished with that one for a good while. We're actually on the E10 now, on the way over from more or less from Narvik across to the Lofoten Islands. And as you can see, we're in another roadworks convoy. I thought we were. Are we stopping? Oh, what's going on? So yeah, when I get to, it's now 5 o'clock, so when I get to the Lofoten Islands, this road will drop me more or less in the middle. From memory, the Lofoten Islands are about 200 mile tip to toe, and this drops us somewhere around the middle. So at that point, when I get there, I'm going to make a decision: do I turn right and go up to Moskenes, or do I turn left down to Moskenes, where eventually at some stage I'll get the ferry across to the mainland back to Bodo. I think I'll have a look at the weather to make that decision. I'm hoping it's going to be nice over there. If it is, I want to spend a good day having a good look around tomorrow. If not, then I'll just get grab a ferry in the morning, get back to the mainland, and then head south. So yeah, we'll make that decision when we get there. Yeah, it looks like we're moving. Excellent, thank you. That was close, wasn't it? Didn't even know how to get a ferry. And then just managed to get it. I think we'll dump ourselves here. Right, that was a quick, well, about 20-minute ferry crossing, I think. About 20 minutes, £6.60. So, but I was very fortunate to get there. I didn't even know how to get a ferry, did I? So, got that just in the nick of time. So let's press on and see if we can find this campsite. Morning. Right, so last night we arrived at a site called Camp Fjord at Krakberget. Well, that's what it looks like on the road signs anyway, and I'm sure it's pronounced differently. And as you can see, we spent another night under the canvas. They do. I looked on the website and they had some small cabins which are at 500 NOK, and I was going to see if I could get one of those. But when I turned up here, the place was closed. There was a couple of telephone numbers which I rang, and eventually got through to somebody who just I said, well, you know, I pitched my tent. It wasn't raining. It was nice and calm, so I pitched the tent, and I'll go and settle up with them this morning. As it happens, the three small camping lodges are already taken, but they do have some really big ones here. But interestingly, they were full as well. They were full of Germans and Austrians that had come on a fishing trip. Apparently the fishing up here is amazing, and these guys have flown up. It's an airport, 40 clicks down the road. Flown up for a week's fishing, and they can take something like 15 kilograms of whichever fish they take out of the water. They can take it home. So yeah, that's what they were doing. They've all their gear's gone now, and they went this morning about 3 o'clock. They went. So they've woken up to more rain. Well, it's actually just stopped now, which is good, because there's nothing worse than having to pack up a wet tent. But I'm going to make my way down towards Moskenes, spend a fairly leisurely day today. Although I'm saying that, still 200 miles to Moskenes. Fairly leisurely day, have a good look around, pitch the tent, and then get the early ferry onto the mainland at Bodo in the morning. So yeah, finish my brew, tidy up a bit, and yeah, we'll hit the road in a little while. See you in a bit. Right, so we're all packed up. The weather's improved dramatically, as you can see. It's improved anyway. nothing worse than putting a wet tent away, but I'll pitch it up again later probably, down somewhere near Moskenes. So this road I came up last night, it's shame I didn't have the video camera, but as you explained, I broke the other battery, so I've only got one battery now and that died on me. It was a great ride up here. I was following an Audi Q5 or something, and he knew the road and he obviously wanted to make some progress. So I could sort of see where the road went following him, and it was nice and dry then. Now, one of the things I really love about travelling abroad is seeing some of the place names, and this, look at this, Kong Olav's Veg. I wonder what that translates to. Is it King Olaf's Way? I don't know. Kong Olaf's Veg. Brilliant. Right, let's go and see Kong Olav. Just look at this place. Big Ed's Hot Rod Garage. Let's go and have a look. Hi. I saw your cars. My wife would kill for that. That's lovely. What year is that? 52. Well, here we are, folks, on Lofoten Islands, and well, American Car Club. You wouldn't believe it, would you? The last place on the world I thought I'd have seen this. But Big Ed, that's his daily drive. Incredible. Going to a car show this weekend. Look at the headers on that. Twin Edelbrocks.
1027 horsepower.
Blower, the lot. Absolutely fantastic. I haven't seen anything like this for years. Let's have a look at his wife's car. This is what she uses every day. Check that out. Now I have a pickup as well, but I have a Ford Ranger. That is a little bit more impressive. Let's say hello to the man himself, Big Ed. Thank you for letting me have a look around.
Yes,
cheers, Ed.
Yes.
Have a good weekend.
Yes, same to you. Drive safe.
I will.
Yes.
Look at this garage as well. Well, isn't that just fantastic? All the way out here, middle of nowhere, stack of American cars and parts. What a star. What a star. Oh, I'm really glad I made that stop. I want to go and get a picture of that waterfall if it's accessible. Right, viewers, we've just left the town of, or city, I think it might be actually, of Solvay. There was a ferry there waiting to go back to the mainland, and I've given that a miss. But I am going to get off the Lofoten Islands because there's a really bad weather front coming in. I've just been chatting to a local, and he said the next 48 hours are looking very wet, very windy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get down to Moskenes and get the 4 o'clock ferry over to Bordeaux. That will give me a much better chance now to get further south and even have a go at getting the prick stolen, which was sort of a questionable thing whether I have time to do that. But if I get off Lofoten today, get down there, do the other things I want to do on the way, and plenty of time ahead. So yeah, looks like a change of plan. Look at that. A little while ago I saw another rack full of fish, hundreds of them, and some were fresher than others, so you could actually see a lighter line where the fresher ones were. Oh, there's more over there. And there looks like a fish and chip restaurant. Yes, there is. Okay. So I'm 9 kilometres away from the ferry terminal. Let's go and sort out what ferry I'm going to get. Then sort out some accommodation. And then come out and get some photographs. I'm not wet. I'm a little bit down. I'm a little bit pissed off because of the weather. But that's just a bit of bad luck, isn't it? So I just spotted that little complex there. I didn't pick up its name, but they've got a load of cabins there. They've got loads, there must be 30 odd of them. But they're not your typical cabin. So the girl, she's really helpful, bless her. She said, I have one for you, but it's a 2-bedroom, and it's 3,000 krona for the night. It's £300 for the night. I said, I don't want to stay one night. She said, that is. So, wow. These are theirs. These belong to them as well. They're number 42. That all belongs to them. So she said there's a couple more campsites down here that have huts, cabins that may be available. I think a lot of it will depend on if people have come off a ferry and decided just to bunk for the night, although it's a bit early for that, I would think. We'll find out. Right, well I found some digs. I found a basic hut, and yeah, certainly basic. It's the most basic one I've come across yet. 55 quid for the night, which is a lot for what it is, but right this minute I'd bloody pay it. And the options around here are a bit limited because they know if you want to stop here you're going to pay the money. I did try another place and they wanted £100 for a room for the night. It was attached to a restaurant which looks like rather expensive as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here into Moskenes town, I think it was. I'm going to top up the tank, fill up the tank, that needs doing, and get some food, and pick some tins up, kill a bit of time, maybe take a couple of photographs if I can risk getting the camera out of the bag, and put it in the top box now, and then go back to the cabin and crash out in a little while.